Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this week's video I'm going to be trying to clean the engine. It's covered in grease and dirt, so I want to try and clean all that off. And I've seen these reconditioned fuel pumps online and they look so nice and shiny that I want to try and get mine in a similar sort of condition, and that might just be a case of polishing up the aluminium. But first of all, before I do any of that, that'll be a later job, I'm just going to try and degrease the engine because it's filthy. Don't have to worry too much about the inlet manifold because I'm going to have that off in a later video to give it a clean inside as well. You might have seen previously, if you follow the channel, that it's quite coked up inside here from when it didn't have the EGR blanking plate on it. With this engine we're quite lucky really, there's not any electrical components that you could damage by getting wet. You've only really got to cover up the alternator. You've only really got to cover up the alternator and starter motor, and I'm going to take the batteries out so we can give that a good clean, a bit of a spring clean, a bit of a spruce up. Alright, let's start by disconnecting the battery. I use a vacuum cleaner to remove any loose bits of rust and debris from inside the battery trays and around the engine bay. So like I said, the only parts I'm really going to cover up are the alternator here, so I'm just going to put a bag over that, and the starter motor back there. What I'm going to be doing on this engine, you shouldn't really do on a modern engine that's got all of the electrical components on the top, and this, it's only got a few sensors here and there that you've got to be careful of, and even then, you know, it's still going to run regardless. The only places you've really got to be a bit careful of, like I said, the alternator, the starter motor, and any of these electrical connections. You've got a multi-plug down here on this engine, so obviously don't spray water directly into that. I'm going to start off with some snow foam, and I'm going to spray that all over. That's like a pre-wash just to get any of the lighter dirt off of it. Okay, so that's the snow foam. I'm just going to wash it off now. It's been on there for about 5 minutes or so. So I'm just lightly washing it off. Now I'm going to apply a degreaser. It's called elbow grease, and it's about £3 for a bottle. It's pretty good stuff. I use this for a lot of degreasing. General purpose, kitchen, bathroom, vehicles, outdoors, fabrics. It's great stuff. Just spray it all over. Here I've got my girlfriend's toothbrush. I'm just going to use this to agitate all of the dirt. And this is just a light degrease. And I'm going to hit certain areas a bit harder with some heavy duty degreaser after this. So let's just clean off what we can. Let's give it a blast off. In this bottle I have a heavy duty degreaser. So I'm just going to be spraying this directly onto metal components, not any rubber. Use my brushes and work it in. I don't really want to get any of this on any of the belts, so try and avoid those. Just putting the battery back in, and I just wanted to say that there is a correct way for reconnecting and disconnecting a battery. So if you think about it, when you've got the positive connected, when the negative touches a metal component, it's not going back to the battery because the negative isn't connected. So it's always safest to connect the positive first. And when you disconnect a battery, that's why you always start by disconnecting the negative first. Let's just give it a start up and make sure it starts alright. In my opinion, it's the small details which make a big difference, like cleaning this dipstick handle. So I'm going to be using my Dremel here with a wire brush attachment on it. It's a little tiny wire brush just to clean up and polish the aluminium on the fuel pump, and that should hopefully make it look nice and shiny like new. That's it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you ever so much for everybody that subscribed recently. I really appreciate the support I'm getting. So close to the 1,000 subscriber mark now, which is absolutely fantastic, so thank you so much. The van's booked in for its MOT next week, so wish me luck, and hopefully I'll see you next time with a year's MOT on the van.